Thanks, Amy, and Frank, congratulations. Our families go back many years, Frank and his family, and my parents and my uncle, and the insurance community in Ulster County and Kingston in particular are very honored to congratulate Frank for the major milestones and the accomplishments he has achieved and created in his organization. So well deserved. His daughter is with him today, and her husband, who happen to be across the street neighbors of mine. So it's kind of like a little mini Kingston reunion down here. So congratulations once again. I'd like to thank everyone for attending this 7th annual Hudson Valley Regional Awareness Program. I'd like to congratulate once again Frank, a pillar of our industry and of our own Hudson Valley community, for the well-deserved recognition he received today. I'd also like to thank the Hudson Valley RAP Committee, led by Amy Bryan and Donna Chipperino, for the great job they've done bringing so many insurance professionals here. It's great to see familiar faces taking time to develop their skills and expertise through education, networking, and healthy discussions with their colleagues. I hope you've enjoyed the day so far. As I walked through the trade show today, I spoke with many hard-working, dedicated individuals. I am reminded how fortunate we are to be part of an industry that serves the greater good and makes people, their families, and their business whole after a crisis. My thoughts also were with the individuals affected by the financial crisis, our neighbors, our family members, and maybe even some of us here today, who have lost jobs or their retirement savings. These are difficult times. At the PIA board meeting a few weeks ago, I shared with your association leaders that at this bittersweet time of year, I am reminded of my first PIA board meeting. It was September 11th, 2001. I'm sure everyone can remember that day. I had driven to Glenmont from Kingston, and when the towers were hit, the board was about to start committee meetings. But before we officially began, the news was out, and the next thing I remember, a television had been brought into the boardroom. By that time, the second plane already had hit. Within minutes, the decision had been made that there was no way we could have a meeting. Many of us had close connections in the city. If we weren't already, we instantly became family to each other. That was my introduction to PIA at the board level. There was a unique display of support that day and in the months that followed. The event created an extra closeness, a shared experience, and a certain bond among us. Our support of each other has become a source of strength. I think of the encouragement PIA has given me, particularly in support of our son Patrick, who began his first tour in Iraq in 2005. I am forever touched by the warmth and camaraderie I have experienced at PIA. I know I am not the only beneficiary of PIA's support. Our compassion, our interest in fellow members is an added dimension that separates us from others. This is a quality I hope we never lose. We have many things to be proud of as an association. We are the premier trade association when it comes to lobbying, education, and business support for our members. We have the greatest staff in Glenmont, on which each of us can rely as partners. And we have the future squarely in mind. We are moving to improve our technology, to grow within our state, and to ensure that independent agents enjoy prosperity and prestige as our economy evolves. We've had quite the year since we met for this wrap last year. PIA has fought on your behalf legislatively and on the regulatory front, defeating costly tax, fee, and penalty increases proposed in the governor's budget. We increased our ability to provide our clients with coverage and worked to improve the regulatory environment to make markets available to all our producers. Most notably, we fought onerous disclosure regulations put forth by the insurance department. Over the past 2 years, we've continued to hold our position that any regulation requiring producers to disclose our compensation agreements is unnecessary. And we've presented our arguments to Superintendents Donalo, Brooks, and most recently, Rinn. At the third revision of the New York State Insurance Department's draft, we are working closely with Mr. Rinn and the department to mitigate the impending regulation and to help our members comply with a softened requirement that our members can live with if we must. But that's not all. There's a list of new benefits and services that PIA introduced this year that translates into real savings for our members. The list is too long for me to mention, but suffice it to say that at last count, PIA has updated or launched more than 40 new member services. That's in addition to those we have been providing members for years. In 2009, PIA added services in the categories of technology, marketing, company relations, education, human resources, research and resources, networking, and new media. From a technology hotline that gives members free access to otherwise expensive expert advice, to a subscription-based sales publication called the SAM Report. I can't mention all the reasons our members can and should think PIA first. And I can't imagine a process in our daily business for which a member couldn't obtain help from PIA. All of this, by the way, has been provided to members without an increase in dues again this year. In the face of the most difficult economic times most of us can remember, PIA has maintained its mission to support independent agents. Our mutual support is evidenced by the success of our regional awareness programs like this and other networking events. I expect the CEO conference, which PIA is hosting jointly with the New York Insurance Association next week in Albany, will be equally successful. Superintendent Rinn will speak at the event, and I look forward to seeing many of you there on November 4th. If you have the opportunity, please join us as we discuss the results of PIA's latest company performance survey, which was published in this month's PIA magazine. PIA improved the survey, which has been imitated repeatedly over the past few years, based on a benchmark study we conducted to ensure that the items we ask agents to rate are those that are most important to their businesses. By your presence at this event, you demonstrate your commitment to our field and to improvement of your business. You are the hope of the future of our industry. I urge you to become more active in PIA. Reach out within your own agency and beyond to your peers, and encourage future leaders to get involved with your association. Push them to network with colleagues, meet with legislators, take continuing education to be a better professional, bring new ideas to our association, share your challenges and solutions. Looking around this room, it is clear that the best of our industry rises to PIA membership. The contribution each of you makes to your association, to your community, and at your office is commendable. It is this association, comprised of people like you and me, which protects the ongoing welfare of the independent agency system. It is our duty and mission to take part in PIA so it can continue to ensure the prosperity and health of our industry. Thank you very much.